Okay, 21st of January, AI Rudy here. Welcome to your daily fix of the Ninja Show. We go through shares and ETFs listed on the ASX and US, designed to beat those passive index funds, both inside and outside of super. And before we get into it, just a share from a subscriber here. Hi Rudy, like the new display with extra info? Yes, you can now see the watch list. You've grown my super since April from 49k to 84k. It's a bit better than the growth fund, I'd say. I think the end of the video dropped off early yesterday. Yes, it did. Glad someone noticed what the usual routine is. Um, Still having some issues. We're getting there. So we start with the tank, the core holding of all of our big miners. You can see it's a solid day for him. Our share market. So VAS, we were off a bit if it wasn't for this guy doing the lifting, because if we look at the XFJ, there we go. The dome has beaten him, and this guy, he couldn't come on. He's coming back down for his target here. So it's very interesting. I guess a good way to show this, if we look at the financial index divided by the tank. Hey, so obviously going down, numerator, denominator getting bigger. So you did want to be in the financials, not in the tank. Not saying it's forever. You can see there's cycles, and you can see the tanks clearly beating the banks there, which is beating VAS. ATEC, so he's got walloped. I went through the reasons yesterday. If the video doesn't cut out, because I did go through them, but I must have been talking to myself. S&P 500 had a bit of a wobble. Nothing major, really. It'll probably get bought up. I don't think there's a crash coming. So the Russell, which is your mid caps, and then the mags. So the mags got hit. You can see that now. So this is what's going to make it hard for the general share market, because as this comes down, the big boys are going to pull the weighting down. So, and obviously the big boys are this guy here. So that doesn't actually look too bad. It's still on support there. Okay, gold, solid gold. Wow, look at that. So we passed target 1. Here. So on to target 2. Aussie dollar gold on its way. Our gold index finally decided to have a crack today. They've met target 1. So the miners, so big green candles. Who was that? I am gold. So we'll look at some of the. He's in the miners. GDXJ should do him. So GDXJ, that's pretty solid effort. That's the one that's got a whole bunch of our miners in there. So if we'll look at those over 5. So sell had a good day. Maker, that looks ready to go on. Now this guy here, he had a ripper, 20%. Look at that candle. And he's sitting in the cup, ready, set, go. It'd be interesting to see what happened today. If anyone, I'm sure someone's well, here we go. David, it's his tip for the stock market. Tell us what happened. So we go through NNG, BGL. That's nice candle there. West Gold, 9%. See, some big moves going on here. What else we got here? Emerald, solid effort for a big boy. Look at that candle. Well, it's Billy will be happy. And then what? Evolution. That's a big candle too. There you go. Not many of the developers, AEC. So it's still the big boys playing the space. Okay. Talk to copper. So copper price, that's fine, consolidating there. So the wire, he looks ready to go. That's the American version. So Lundin's a big fella in the wire ETF, looking pretty solid. Our local boys, BHP, got a nice candle going there. Rio. Okay, so Rio's going to participate now. DVP, looking ready to take out that high. These guys haven't. So CSC, it'll go. And Sandfire, that'll go. CopJ, I've forgotten to be showing this one. My apologies. It's actually got a whole bunch of our copper players in there. I think some people are in it. Should have told me. But it's headed up by one of these guys, Taseko. So that's the American one. And back home, so AMI, solid day, looking very nice. And 29M, it must have been a capital raise. The joy of capital raises. Hot chili continues to be hot. And cod. God keeps knocking on that door there. Okay. Uranium. So spot price still looks great. Uranium, just a little eek today. So that's basically Kamiko, Stalling and Kaza. Kaza's run pretty hard there. Okay, in terms of our local lads, this guy had a big day. So Palladian. I hope people in your super fund picked up this guy. I know there's a few of you who hadn't had him, and I recommended him. So hopefully you did. Lot. Oh, okay. Maybe that explains things. All right, we'll have to get the rooster onto that. I don't think it went up that much. It went up 9%. Pen, well, that's still looking good. Well, now that Palladium's run, maybe there's not much else there really. Okay. Rare Earth Gang. So REMX over in America, that's fine. Linus, a bit schizophrenic, isn't he? Anyway, he's back. He's back above with a nice candle there. Lovely down, up. Finish the week with it. Well, once he clears here, he'll be back. NP over in America looking fine. Luca, that's fine. Just then go. Okay. Take your medicine. So lithium price up. Lit P, that's just your lithium miners on America. So Pilbara, they're just going to go. IGO, they've got these. Look at those candles there. They just, it's like trying to hold a dog back on the leash. And ELV, all doing fine. And you're thinking, yeah, I'll develop. Oh yeah, a few. Oh yeah, geez, we had some big ones here. So GLN, he's giddy up. LKE, so he's bouncing off support there. Nice. AGY, so they're all bouncing off support, these guys. INO, they're all looking like they're going to join the party. And CXO, all bouncing off support. So you've got to be happy if you're holding them. Okay, oil hasn't joined the party yet. Okay, we go to a daily candle. So it's erring to the bullish side, but it's not confirmed yet. That sort of, anyway, it's not bearish. So as opposed to this thing, this is like a natural gas. My God, unbelievable. That's like what is it? 40%. That's more than silver would have done. It's funny how there's not many companies that you can sort of correlate to, or that follow it. Woodside, so he's definitely not following it, and predominantly gas. Stowe, nothing. Beach, I'll go to a weekly chart. So it's on support around here, so good time to accumulate and get it in your super. Just have a look. I do have some gas. See, look, gas producers, nothing. Fuel, nothing. So it's pretty dead, that space. Rick Rule loves it though, so but he can sit in stuff for 10 years before it goes. Okay, girlfriend, what's happening? Daily chart. Okay, so we're just sitting up there. Look at those spinning candles there. Break the upside, break to the downside. What are people betting on? So, no, we can't ask for much more. We have to go to a daily chart for this. So, silver in China. Oh, that's the USD CNY. Okay. So that's silver in US dollars. China, the China version. That's the China version. Yeah, that's the China version.